How's it going, guys? This is Jacob from Altcoin Weekly. I wanted to discuss with everybody the brand new AMA that came out today for Safemoon. So if you haven't seen it already, I will link it down in the description. Or you can just get your brief synopsis here, where I'll break down everything that was announced today with John and Thomas and the team at Safemoon. So basically, what happened was we talked about three different things. We talked about bridges, what happened in the Gambia, as well as the Safemoon wallet. So John did a really good job this week. I think they transitioned a little bit more into an Apple-esque presentation, like they do on their keynotes, where they describe what's happening and they break things down independently, so it's a little bit more concise and easier to digest. So to start off, they talked about bridges. Thomas broke this down, made it as easy as possible to understand. Bridges are very important to Safemoon, as we saw here. If we look at the charts, around April 20th, we were getting a lot of volume, and that's why we saw that price spike up a ton. But what actually happened is because there were so many people trying to buy Safemoon on the Binance network, we actually crashed the site as well as other third-party providers of BNB. So if you don't know, there's that third-party provider, Simplex. They actually have a set amount of BNB that they own, and then they actually sell it off to us as buyers. They actually ran out of that, so that's why their service was shut down for a while. But basically, back to the point, starting on this Tuesday, the 29th, Safemoon will now be bridged with the Ethereum network, the EOS network, and the Wax network. So not only does that bring in a new host of users, but it also brings a lot more potential volume. Do I think that this is going to push us to the moon yet? No. Because these methods are still a little bit more advanced. I don't think your typical average retail investor, someone who goes on, let's say, Robinhood, is going to be able to buy in, because it's a little bit more work. It's a little bit more clicks, button taps, things of that nature. And I think that's why segueing into the wallet, I think that's so important, because what John says is on late July, we're going to get a real full release of the application. And I think that's super important. I think that's going to start driving the price very soon, because we're going to be starting closed beta. Then it's probably going to go to an open beta mid-July, and then we're going to get full release availability at the end of the month. And I think that's really going to bring out a lot of people who don't have access to things like Trust Wallet or don't know how to use it. We're going to start getting more of the moms and dads sort of environment, or more of the retail purchasers getting their hands on it. And that's just going to drive volume way up. And then, not to mention, you have all those other users that the bridges have access to. Just my thoughts. Again, I'm not a financial advisor, and I don't know the future, so don't take my word for it. And then finally, um, they talked a little bit about their trip to the Gambia. John kept reassuring us that this wasn't a leisure trip. He didn't get a chance to enjoy like a vacation. This was all work. They showed video footage and pictures of them working in the offices, having meetings, talking about the infrastructure. I think this is just amazing and really ties into the application of Safemoon and the Safemoon wallet. This country, a lot of Africa doesn't have access to the luxuries of, North America and banks and things of that nature. So having an application and also other uses of Safemoon is going to be huge for this country. And like you mentioned, this is just a starting point. Once the real world sees real life application of this currency, I think we're going to blow up even further. So let me know what you guys thought. That was pretty much the basic recap of the AMA today. If you have any questions, if you want to talk about anything else, stay tuned, subscribe, let me know what you thought of the AMA, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you.